Hey Bob, Matt Jones.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
I'm delighted to meet you too.
Funny to come across you tonight.
That's
just,
right.
On the street.
Yeah, literally. At this is part 2 of day 59 in what I'm calling 100 Days to Harvest. It's the 28th of February, and absolute delight to meet you.
Yeah, no, it's good to meet you too. It's nice to meet someone from Sydney that can talk English.
Yeah, there we go. Wait, do you live in Seoul?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We try to. But with the visas, it's very difficult.
Okay,
every 3 months we have to leave.
Yeah. So you're married,
Yeah.
and your wife's been teaching here for
She's
quite
been
some
coming
time.
here since '93,
Right.
Exhibiting and teaching.
Yeah.
And we've done a bit of what you're trying to do with your business side. We've done a lot with the culture side.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
So we've brought Australian artists to Korea. We've exhibited Australian art in Korea, and we've also done the return.
Yeah.
So we brought Korean artists to Australia. We've, imported Korean artwork into Australia.
Okay, great.
And we're really trying to build up that cross relationship.
Great, fantastic. Did you have anything to do with that exhibition in 2011? Tell me.
No,
No.
nothing at all.
Did you see it?
No.
That was actually one of the primers that spurred me to undertake this Friendship Tree project, because I just thought that the sort of general aesthetic, well, it was an interesting exhibition, but it didn't seem to really capture the narrative of identity,
Right.
which I thought was interesting. It was more a collection of artifacts. It was hard to navigate as someone observing the exhibition. But you're a filmmaker.
Well, I'm now a direct filmmaker. Yeah. So we do interviews with artists.
Great.
Both Australian and Korean, and the interviews go online. Korean interviews go in both Korean and in English.
Great. Okay.
And if you have a look at the website, Cultural Conversations website, you'll see that we have the video of the person talking.
Yeah.
And next to them we bring up images, and we have a complete transcript, complete table of contents, everything. So the whole idea is to give people an insight into the lives of these amazing individuals.
How can people find that?
It's on the website, cultconv.com, CULTCONV, V for Victor, .com.
Okay, great.
They're freely available. The Courtauld Institute have picked it up, and because they're actually now using some of our material in their education.
That's great, yeah.
Because there's very little about Korean art online in English. There's a lot about Korean art in Korean.
Sure.
But 99% of the world population don't speak or read Korean.
It's interesting, yeah. What's been the most striking thing you've learned about the relationship between Australia and Korea?
I think that the Australian side doesn't understand the importance of the relationship.
Yeah.
They see it very much as a business thing. We come here, we sign a contract, we have an exhibition, we all go home. It's a bit like the exhibition that you were talking about.
Right. Yeah, sure.
So there's very little interaction that goes on. With my wife, with Yvonne Bogue, my wife coming here. Li Wei Jin. Sorry.
Mr. Wei Jin.
Li Wei Jin.
Mr. Lee, how you going? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so what Yvonne has managed to do over the past 20 years is she's been coming here. She met people when they were up and coming in the art world, and they've now become somebody. So she's formed these relationships, and they're now becoming really, really strong. And that's really what's needed. You need people like
it's
that.
like a gallery focus, a gallery that might have display art. It doesn't just have an artist come through once and then move on. They actually develop almost a conversation with them. So it's not just about selling the art, but it's about watching the artist grow, people getting to know that artist in comparison to other people.
What I learned in my relationship through Yvonne with the art world is that when somebody buys an artwork, they don't just buy the artwork. They're trying to buy a bit of the artist.
Sure, yeah, right.
And that's what the Conversations Project is trying to say.
That's great.
This is my life. This is why I do what I do.
Yeah, sure.
And I've been doing it for 50 years.
Yeah.
And the interesting question you always ask to an artist is, why do you keep going? I mean, you have an exhibition, you put your heart on the wall, it may get canned, but you keep going. So what is it that drives you to keep going? And in Korea, that's so important, I think, because you listen to the Koreans that we've got on the website now. A lot of them have come from North Korea. They've been through the Korean War. They've been through incredible problems. And yet they still got the positive influence. They still keep going.
Yeah. Sounds something that, I don't know if you've been in touch with Sherman Galleries in Paddington. But it sounds something that like June Sherman might be interested in, something like that.
Yes
maybe?
and no. I mean, to be honest, I've lost confidence in the Australian arts scene. I mean, we put in about 18 applications for grant funding.
Right.
None of them were successful.
Yeah.
Everyone says great project, but the moment it comes to saying, oh, well, how about a bit of money? It's,
Yeah. Sure.
And they really can't see beyond the creation of the art.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're not creating art.
Yeah.
We're promoting Australian art and we're promoting Korean art.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting is that a lot of the Koreans that we meet have actually already have relationships with Australia.
Okay.
We just don't know about it.
Yeah, right.
They've been there.
That's actually quite often the case. I find that there is like there's almost like a subterranean narrative that's not exposed, and I think shining the spotlight on that is really necessary.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Yeah. It's great to meet you.
You too. Yeah, I'd shake hands, but you sort of hammer on this one. But I'm looking for. I think this is the beginning of a
let's keep in
good friendship.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Speak
nice.
soon. Yeah.
All right.
Ciao.
Ciao.